It's the 48th edition of the Dixie Classic 100 for the Great Lakes Helicopter Main Event Racing Series here at Dixie Motor Speedway. A nice crowd on hand, saluting the drivers as they get set to do battle for 100 laps. Starting grid's going to look like this. On the pole will be the 75 machine of Marcus Malkowit, Johnny Ballot in 0, Mickey Meyer in 61, Eric Lee in 5, Brent Jack in 41, Harold Fair Jr. in 71, Scott Hansen 72, Drew Charleston in 21. Those are your top 8 starters. They were inverted according to their qualifying time. Drew Charleston was your quick qualifier here earlier this evening as the field sees the 1-to-go signal will go green next time by. Dakota Carlson, Scott Pemberson, Justin Schroeder, Dave Stahour, Mike Root, Sam Coulter, Jeff Reamer, and Brian Crelay, your starting field. They'll build speed slowly down the backstretch. Getting set to do battle. It's the grand reopening of Dixie Motor Speedway in the 48th edition of the Dixie Classic 100, and we have contact here on the start. Marcus Malkowit and Mickey Meyer banging tires here on the start, and it looks like that we're going to have problems immediately. Marcus Malkowit in the 75 machine. Looks like he possibly cut a tire down here on the start. Caution flag out. We'll try that one again. Tough break from Malkowit. He'll take that car pit side. Field formed up and ready to go once again. Marcus Malkowit takes the tail of the field. Mickey Meyer and Johnny Ballot now your front row. We go green again at the Dixie. On the break on the outside lane, Johnny Ballot goes into the number 2 spot. Brent Jack falls into 3rd, in behind the 61 of Meyer. Look at Scott Haynes, already battling side by side with Eric Lee. Eric Lee, traditionally a flat rock runner, doing battle tonight here with the Stars, the main event series. He'll lose the spot to Haynes. Now he'll be contested by the 71 machine of Harold Fair Jr. Harold Fair Jr. taking a look at the inside of Scott Haynes. Eric Lee thought about following suit, but not enough. Meanwhile, Scott Haynes takes a peek to the inside of Brent Jack for the number 3 spot. Laps continuing to click off as we approach 1/5 distance here in the Dixie Classic 100. Brent Jack again with a solid look to the inside of Mickey Meyer. Meyer just too strong in the outside lane. Pulls back ahead. 2nd through 5th, battling strong here at the Dixie. Problems up front. Mickey Meyer spins it around, and he collects 4 cars that go along with him. Oh, the way that one looked, it looked like possibly something came out of the back of the 61 of Mickey Meyer, and that catches the whole field up behind him. Brent Jack is involved. Eric Lee's involved. Dakota Carlson. And look at the damage of the 71 machine of Harold Fair Jr. His day appears to be done. Heavy, heavy contact for 5 of our front runners as the red flag is displayed here in the Dixie Classic 100. The debris has been cleaned up, and we're getting set to get back underway here in the Dixie Classic 100 for the Great Lakes Helicopter Main Event Racing Series. Johnny Ballot and Scott Haynes will restart in the front row. Double-file restarts with 28 laps in here at the Dixie. Scott Haynes shoots to the outside lane of Johnny Ballot and gets the spot, but problems. Yellow flag going to be displayed once again. Mike Root in the 9 car spins it around down to the infield. Also collects the 30 machine of Brian Clay. So we'll bring that one back and try it again. Tough break for Scott Haynes as he got the lead on the restart. So Johnny Ballot goes back to the front. Scott Haynes goes back to 2nd. Drew Charleston 3rd. Harold Fair. Tough break for him. He's out of the race. Dakota Carlson is 4th. And Justin Schroeder rounds out the top 5 back underway at Dixie. Johnny Ballot and Scott Haynes bang doors heading through corners number 1 and 2. Haynes not going to get the better of Ballot this time. Johnny Ballot continues to lead. 100 to 0. After restart, but Scott Haynes was going to get the upper hand. But with the caution flag, Haynes gets rolled back to 2nd. Haynes now falls in line to the number 2 spot. Ballot back to the lead. The battle for the lead continues. Scott Haynes appears to maybe give up some ground to the Zero Machine of Johnny Block, but it makes you wonder if Haynes is just trying to get some momentum. Do something here with the Zero Machine of Block. Scott Haynes, a former winner here at Dixie. I believe it was back in 2005. He was victorious here in the Dixie Classic 100. Takes a peek to the inside, but it's not enough. The line, making that line. He's working the middle over the high side of the racetrack strong. Scott Haynes in 72, taking another peek to the inside of Johnny Block. Block again, stronger off the second corner. Johnny Block to 0. Scott Haynes in 72. Two veterans of Outlaw Super Late Model Racing. Haynes again with a nose to the inside. Block again pulls back on it long. Scott Haynes taking another peek to Johnny Block. Not enough that time by. Halfway through this one as Haynes goes side by side with Block. 50 laps in, 50 laps to go. Johnny Block still your leader, but for how much longer as Scott Haynes continues to work the bottom line of Johnny Block. Side by side again they work. Wheel to wheel off the second corner. Haynes and Block continuing to do battle. Haynes noses ahead going through the third corner. Scott Haynes shoots to the lead. Your new leader at lap number 52 going to be Scott Haynes. But Johnny Block battles back to the inside and he'll have to fall back in line. Scott Haynes to the race lead. Block trying to fight back. Does he have enough to reclaim the lead? Not this time, Bonnie. Scott Haynes continuing to lead now. Scott Haynes solidifies his lead here at lap number 53. After that long battle, Scott Haynes finally clearing the Zero Machine of Johnny Block. Now Haynes will try to work around the slower vehicle of Sam Coulter, and he'll try to set sail as Coulter now falls into second. Coulter starting to fall back, letting the faster cars get past him. Johnny Block second. Now Drew Charlson will work around the slower vehicle of Sam Coulter. Coulter now going to just let the leaders go past and see what they can do. The 9 Machine of Coulter almost as a pick for Scott Haynes as Haynes has set sail over second place Johnny Block. Eric Lee taking a peek again to the inside Zero Machine of Johnny Block. Eric Lee works side by side with Block to 0. Eric Lee is on the charge. What a rebound for the driver of car number 5. Eric Lee got caught up in the wreck back on lap number 28, and he has worked his way all the way back and almost having a solid top 5 run here this evening. Now Balot and Pemberton will do battle, and it looks like that Balot is off the pace. Indeed he is. Johnny Balot with problems in car number 0. Balot takes his car off the top of the racetrack. Balot getting his car pit side. A tough break for the driver that led the majority of their early going to this one. Continuing to show the way here in this one in car number 72. Drew Charlson second. Dakota Carlson sits in third. 80 laps plus completed in this one. Less than 20 to go for Scott Haynes. Drew Charlson second. Dakota Carlson sits in third, but Carlson possibly maybe turning the wick up on that car number 8 machine. evening as he's gotten around Justin Schroeder. Eric Lee fourth. Justin Schroeder still having a strong run, rounding out the top five. Justin Schroeder working around the slow vehicle of Sam Coulter once again. Coulter still having a strong night nonetheless. That the 9C machine of Sam Coulter is the first car not on the lead lap. That would put him, I believe, turn 8th in the running order. Dakota Carlson to the top shelf now. Drew Charlson. Dakota Carlson may be deciding this is the time to go. He'll clear Charlson down the back straightaway. Put Dakota Carlson into the number 2 spot. Now Eric Lee wants a piece of Drew Charlson. Eric Lee, he's got a top 5, but he'll want more. Eric Lee to the outside of Drew Charlson. Eric Lee trying to rally into the top 3. He's going to get the spot down the front stretch. Drew Charlson back in line at 4th. Eric Lee now working his way into the top 3. Eric Lee now into the top 3. Does he have more? Does Lee have enough to run down Dakota Carlson and Scott Hance? We'll find out here. The race is on to try to catch race leader Scott Hance, who has led this race since about lap 52. Carlson and Lee going to do everything in their power here in the final 10 laps. As Scott Hance continues to lead the way out front, but it appears the 8 machine of Carlson is catching him. Does Carlson have enough time to run down the Angola, Indiana veteran? Dakota Carlson, the number 8 machine, is catching Scott Hance. Does Carlson have enough time? Carlson second. Eric Lee third. But Lee appears to be another 7-8 car lengths behind the 8 machine of Carlson. Last a handful of laps remaining in this one. Dakota Carlson has now caught the 72 machine of Scott Hance. Does he have enough time here with about 3 laps to go? Carlson has got the lead down to 2 car lengths. Make that a car length and a half. Popsicle sticks going the end of this top lap. 2 laps to go for Scott Hance. Lap and a half to go. Carlson is at the back bumper of Scott Hance. Hance will see the white flag this time on. Does Carlson have enough to run him down here in the final lap? We'll see. White flag goes in the air for Angola, Indiana driver Scott Hance. Carlson takes a peek low. He takes a peek high. He'll take another peek down low. But it looks like it won't be enough. Checkered flag going to go in the air. The Great Lakes helicopter might have Parker in the 72. Scott Hance is the winner again here at Dixie. Dakota Carlson with a strong run comes across the line second, and what a rebound for Eric Lee. He comes across the line third. Scott Pemberton will finish 4th. Drew Charlson will finish 5th. Justin Schroeder 6th. And Mike Root will round out the lead lap cars, finishing in 7th. As congratulations goes out once again to Angola, Indiana veteran Scott Hance. He's a former winner of this event, but he'll go to victory lane once again here tonight with the Great Lakes Helicopter Main Event Racing Series Dixie Classic 100 at Dixie Motor Speedway.